Hi. Hey, everyone. So I want to talk today about goals, and I think this is such a great one for moms because what I noticed about my life as a mom was that my goals were my children's goals, were the goals that I created for them for years and years and years. And that some of that has to take place because it's our children can't set up their own goals and their own structure of goals, and so yes, those need to take place, but we have to be clear that those are goals for our children and not for us. And then we have to set our own goals. Yes, we have to set our own goals. It's so important. And because otherwise, this is how we get into that mommy slumber. This is how we sort of fall behind and stop paying attention to ourselves and stop paying attention to what our needs are, is because we forget to set goals for ourselves. And because I was a corporate executive before I had kids, and I was a massive goal setter, and I completely lost track of that when the reality of parenthood sunk in, the reality of it, And I just completely forgot about what my needs are and what I wanted to do with my life, because everything that I wanted was entangled with what my kids were doing. The school that I wanted to send them to, and I became super involved in the school, which was super fun and amazing, and I'm happy I had that phase of my life for sure. And I'm still very involved and I love it. But there was such a bigger world for me to look at, a bigger world for me to explore. So keeping that in mind as we're parents is that there's more to us than our role as a parent. And so yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with you today. That main message was that there's more to us than who we are as a parent. And I think it's really fun and great actually to get absorbed in parenting for a while, because it's amazing and wonderful, and I love that adventure of parenting. It's so amazing. And that we also don't want to lose ourselves in that, right? Because it's so easy to get completely lost in parenting. And so really remembering what it is we're here to achieve on this planet. Of course, we're here to raise amazing human beings, but there's also more to us than that. So keeping that in mind, and also looking at short-term goals for us and long-term goals for us. So, I would even take a look at, when you were 20 years old, what is it that you wanted to achieve? And maybe all those won't be the same, but there'll be a lot of things that might be still on there. So really looking at, big, and I mean go big, and really, the more goals you have, the better, in terms of long-term goals anyway. The more you have, the better. I've actually heard a number of you should have 5,000 goals, long-term goals, 30-year goals on your agenda. I don't have 5,000, but I keep writing more and more all the time. And so just because that also gets your brain going, it helps you to think bigger and bigger, and thinks of more possibilities as well. And from a quantum physics standpoint, we actually achieve more when we have more goals as well. So opening up our mind to all the possibilities is an amazing thing to do. So think of as big as you want to go, as big as you possibly can go. And then you can also have short-term goals. This is what I want to accomplish this week, or this is what I want to accomplish this month. And set those goals as well. This is so healthy for us, and it's so healthy for our kids to see that too. And you can start, when your kids get older into preteen and so forth, you can start working with them on, what's your goal for the week? Help them understand that. You can do it as a family as well. It's very fun. I do that with my own kids too. We've gotten off of it a little bit, but it makes me want to go back to it. I especially over breaks, I always ask them, well, what are your goals over break? I remember doing that as a kid when I was really young. We have a break right now. What do I want to accomplish over break? It tells you a little bit about my sort of type A personality. So yes, goals. You have the right to have goals, and you have a right to achieve those goals. You have a right to work towards those goals. So I would love to see a lot of that happen as a mom, and like it's in really thinking about it as like what are my desires? What are my dreams? Why am I here on the planet? Like those are big questions. What is my purpose, right? All of that is tied in, and that's where I think having like this idea of as many goals as you can possibly entertain in your brain, the big goals, to write down as many as possible. This will help you to filter through, to understand more about purpose and passion and what it is you want to achieve on this planet in this lifetime. Like there's so much that we can do, and this will help you to accomplish that, to get to that point. So big ideas about big goals, as many as you can possibly set. So write down one of your goals here. I would love to hear one of your goals. I'll write down one of mine as well. Would love to hear from you about your goals. So awesome. Well, thank you. And I'm so happy you came today. And I just hope you have a beautiful, amazing day. Bye.